Like, it was nice to see a little sliver of sunset out on the lakeshore tonight.
It sure was, Juliet. Anytime we can just see that peak of sun makes the day here in early February. But Juliet, we do have 2 rounds of snow to wrap up the first work week of February with some freezing drizzle in between. It's not a major setup, but just enough to be an inconvenience from a travel standpoint. That's why we have a 13 weather impact alert. Again, more of an inconvenience than anything else tomorrow into the first half of Friday because of the expectation really of some light snow and also freezing drizzle. And as mentioned, that'll lead to some slick travel here and there and some extra travel time probably needed periodically Thursday into the first half of Friday. 13 weather ball is blinking green. No change you're seeing in our temperatures back into the 20s tomorrow. But yes, we do have snow in sight by the end of tomorrow morning. 13 weather ball brought to you by LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. As for high temperatures today, we settled once again in the lower to middle 20s. That's still several degrees below average. The average high still sitting at 31 degrees here on this 4th of February. And notice, well, 20s does not mean we hit the freezing mark. The freezing mark, 32 degrees. That means we're now at 18 days in a row where the temperature has not cracked 32 degrees, and we'll do it again tomorrow, making it 19 days in a row as temperatures tonight briefly slide into the teens. Increasing wind out of the south and west will allow those numbers to rebound back into the middle 20s tomorrow afternoon, and eventually to the point by Friday morning we will reach the freezing mark. Friday morning, briefly, it does appear that we're going to climb into the 30s, but it is short-lived because behind the second round of snow Friday morning, Arctic air spills back in and will fall near zero Friday night and only into the teens on Saturday. And the silver lining, though, is that we'll kick off the weekend with some sunshine. Our focus, some light snow back towards northern Minnesota near Winnipeg. This is going to be on our doorstep by tomorrow morning and then spread across West Michigan through the daytime hour. So our hour-by-hour forecast, no issues this evening into tonight if you have out and about plans. As for tomorrow, here's daybreak, still quiet for most, but you can tell snow's on the doorstep. This will overspread much of West Michigan for a few hours through mid-morning into the afternoon. For our Thursday, there could be a bit of a boost off Lake Michigan with a south and west wind, but the expectation is for this light snow to peel out of here by the end of tomorrow afternoon. Now, the key question here will be, do we squeeze out some freezing drizzle tomorrow evening? And if we do so, it doesn't take much in the way of ice to cause those roads to be on the slick side. So that's what we'll be keeping an eye on late tomorrow evening into a chunk of tomorrow night before the second round of snow tied to a clipper system comes through Friday morning. It is not long lasting, this second round of snow, but notice the timestamp here. This is coming through right during the Friday morning commute, and then it's out of here by midday on Friday. So combining the 2 rounds of snow together, I think much of West Michigan will squeeze out between 1 to 4 inches of snow. The higher amount somewhat towards the lake shore, that's shaded in dark blue. We could slightly overachieve if we get a bigger boost off of Lake Michigan, more than what we're expecting right now. Having said that, if we see freezing drizzle become more prevalent as Thursday goes on, that could cut down on snow totals, but at the same time also cause more in the way of those slick roads with a glaze of ice. Behind that second round of snow Friday morning, we will see the wind pick up. Friday afternoon, some gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour out of the north. Look what happens here. Our temperatures Friday morning will be slightly above the freezing mark, but as that north wind picks up, the Arctic air spills in, we'll fall into the teens and then eventually near zero Saturday morning with wind chill values even several degrees below zero. But it appears that we're still going to be above average in the way of warmth next week. Temperatures much of next week should settle in the 30s. Your 13 on your side, 7-day forecast, 2 rounds of snow, Thursday into Friday, Juliet, some freezing drizzle in between Thursday evening. At the very least, while it's a colder weekend, we should have some sunshine, especially on Saturday.
Thank you, Blake.